Yo! What up? We're about ready to get going. Hold on. Yo! What's up? Think I got the mic working? Yep. Been a while. First stream in a bit. What's up, peeps? A lot of people will see this on YouTube later, but welcome everybody here. We're just chilling. Got a lot of things to talk about. First, what up? Hope everyone is doing good. So you can see I got a mono black list. We talked about doing the first quarter of the year on 8-rack, blue black. So we did a good solid 2.5 months on it. Good list. I would love just focusing on blue black. It was a lot of fun. But mono black was really the key to begin with. I mean, that's how the deck was meant to be, and especially with some new toys, I'm really looking forward to it. And an old 8-rack saying was, if mono black 8-rack isn't good enough, then 8-rack probably isn't good enough in that meta. So it's a good kind of thought process where it's like, if you had to start really tweaking the deck and experimenting and all these one-ofs and get, even like the Dimir or Rakdos or Orzhov, that's fine and all, but the black should be the strongest for the meta you're looking for. So mono black has all the tools you need. It's got everything. So a few things. The poll, we voted, and mono black won, so made it even easier. Gave a little extra weight to a few of the subs, so the sub votes counted a little more, but they were all on the mono black train, so we're on mono black. A few interesting things popped up. What is that? So exciting! Got a new card, and it looks like it's very much meant for 8-rack. I got about 20 text messages today. This was spoiled through Facebook or just Discord or other messages. So everyone was saying about, wow, you got a card, and I wouldn't jump to the 12-rack conclusion, but let's just start talking about it. So 3 mana Planeswalker card. Basically has a Shrieking Affliction type of effect where they have to have 1 or less, 1 or fewer. And you basically can do 2 discards and keep it. So in most situations you'd play this, discard them twice, and then keep it on the field as a Shrieking. And then you get another one and you play it. Then you make them discard with that one. You can do 2 in 1 turn. Play the new one, do it again. So it's strong in multiples, which is good. It's not CMC 1, and it's a combination of doing our game plan and finisher. So instantly a solid card when you start thinking about it. As far as using a list on it, I don't think you use 4 of them. I mean, 3 CMC is pretty high. I think you can go up to 3. Maybe cut on a Shrieking. I'll talk about what I think a good rack balance is. And thankfully, Tom Ross just posted an article. It's premium right now, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it's on Star City Games. And he posted an article about rack, so holy shit. What a big fucking day. A lot of good news for 8-rack. I'm excited. Of course, his list was talking about mono black. So in 2 weeks, once that list goes, the article goes public, we're going to talk about it a lot. So. One other card that got people excited, me not so much. The art is dope. Liliana's Triumph. Instant speed is strong, and it's an edict. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. So it's kind of weak in that regard, but it's instant. And you think if each component controls, if you have a Lily, then they also can do a discard. So you can basically turn it into a draw step discard once you have a Lily. But at that point, you're most likely not making him sack a creature, and you're not getting any value off the sack. Pretty weak turn 2 play. Any other of our targeted discard, even Funeral Charm, is probably better turn 2. So, not completely sold on it. So let's talk about it a little more. You really don't want to turn 2. What is it? It's a turn 4 kind of spell at best. Then you start thinking, am I ever going to get both modes value? Okay, maybe it's a good sideboard card versus like rock, mid-rangey type creature decks where value is of premium. As far as my interest on a scale from 1 to 5 to use these cards, this is a 5. This is probably 2. So that's my personal rating as far as how excited I am about testing them. Power level, this is probably around, in our plan, maybe 4 plus. We'll see. Not a The art is sweet, but I'm not completely sold on that card. If you guys have any thoughts, just put them in chat or respond to the YouTube later. And we're looking forward to see and test them. So I do have something here. May have stumbled around this. I don't know if you guys can read it all right on there, but this is the list Tom Ross basically just posted. Actually, you probably can't see it too much. The thought is, his sideboard, I believe these 15 one-ofs are, 15 cards to consider when you're building your sideboard. Unless he's gone completely off the rocker, I don't think he really wants 15 one-ofs, and I don't see how you could think that'd be better than. I'm a big fan of having like 5 sideboard cards, like 3 4-ofs, and I think that's when I've done my best. There's a good article about it. You see it posted a lot. Reed Duke was just talking about it. Simple sideboards sometimes are best. You have 7 graveyard hate and 8 cards versus creature combo. It's like, okay, solid. But anyways, his list. It's got 10 racks. So 10 rack is boss's thought. 3 Davriels, bringing us up to the 11th rack, but he drops a Shrieking. Emergency backup cube. Appreciate your comment, man. And I agree. I think Davriel is an awesome freaking card. And if you're doing budget 8 rack lists, you're going to be way more common. Because between Necrogen Mist and Davriel, you can have a lot of good, strong cards in that 3-drop spot. Lily's still the best, but even if you have 2 Lilies or 1 Lily, you could just have that and have 4 Davriels and then be switching about. So I completely agree that budget 8-rack lists, it should be way more popular. And there'll probably be people trying it in standard and more thoughts. So yeah, big fan. But what Boss does is he has at 10 rack, he drops a Shrieking. So I feel that. 10 rack, that's kind of where I'm at. The 4 artifact racks are pretty solid because they hit at 2 damage, at 2 cards. I would definitely consider trimming Shrieking Affliction before the rack. Even though there's typically more artifact hate than enchantment hate, but just due to Davriel. Hell yeah. Well, I want to talk about Arena too, because I'm going to try to grind that a bit. So any of you guys who play Standard, especially Blacklist, we're going to have to get together. You guys have to help me out. But we're talking about 8 rack here. The boss includes a Hostile Desert. Very smooth. He picked it up from Ibador. He even calls out that he saw it on a 5-0 list. And Ibador's the guy who's 5-0'd a few times over the past year, and he always has a more comprehensive Hostile Desert package than the boss is suggesting here. Ibador usually uses, I guess I don't have it, but he usually uses 2 to 3, I think 2 Hostile Deserts and 6 fetches. Where this is only 1, he just threw in 2 fetches. So I honestly think, I don't really agree with this land setup. 24 lands, and it's 24 lands is good. I've been down to 23 a lot, and people go less. Boss has always been on 24, and I feel him. 24 really reduces the chances you get screwed, and obviously you really want to get Ravenscrime active. But with this list, with only the 2 fetch lands, and then you have Ravenscrime and Lily and Smallpox to get other lands in your graveyard, you're maybe activating your Hostile Desert 2-3 times in a long game. Maybe it's just enough. So we don't have it now, so it's enough having nothing. So maybe even 1 attack is enough for us if you could think about it like that. Liliana's Triumph. He's trying 2. He basically cuts out the Wrench Mines in favor of more targeted removal. He's got 3 Fatals at his member, but he's got the 2 Triumphs as well as the 3 Davriel. So I feel him. This is probably about where I would start. So my list would be almost identical. I think I would definitely not use Liliana's Triumph or this mainboard Leyline. I would turn those 3 cards. The 2 Liliana's Triumphs I'd probably just turn into two bridges. And the Leyline and a Thoughtseize, I'd probably use as Surgicals actually. I'm on the mainboard Surgical train, which is what next thing I'm going to talk about for those out there. I don't have those cards online, so it sucks. So that's why we're spending a lot of time talking about things now. I'm not going to be able to play optimally. Plus, I miss you guys. It's been a while, so Alright, so we saw about the new 2 cards. So if you do my guide, he doesn't have a wrench bind. I think I would probably, yeah, leave it out of the new list. It's kind of what Davriel comes in over. So I kind of like what Boss was thinking. Yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna take it easy. We're not, but hopefully we'll be streaming a lot more. And I especially want to get grind some arena because standard's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying arena. I just tried it, installed it about a few days ago, so I'm brand new, and I think I can do like a bronze to mythic. So whether or not you believe I can, I think I can. So I might just be doing a lot of that. But 8 racks where it's at right now. So if you know my guide and go to the Mono B is back. That's the list I've been using in paper, and I've been doing great. I went out with my friend Frankie, went to a new store, and just completely swept it. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, split, took the prize, bounced, just completely crushed. Humans, Burn, and Phoenix with the Mono Black list. So, well, yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm glad you can make it. So, yeah, we're going to just fire up a league. So, let's talk about the list we're at right now. I went to 24 lands just thinking about boss. So this is one thing we might be switching out right here. But pretty standard. One of the things that's different is this extirpate. In paper, I've been using 2 surgicals main. So shout out to Frankie who started doing that, I think, before a lot of people. And I tried it and I love it. So 2 surgicals main board, yes, I am using. On paper, I mean, online I don't have them. So I'm thinking, should I have extirpate? But it's really so strong when you can just do it, you know, with the 0 mana cost. So right now I'm thinking I might not even bother with this extirpate or this swamp. So those are 2 surgicals right now in paper. I'm back on mono black, so Wrenchbind is strong. I'm liking to 2 brutalities, 4 smallpox. 4 lilies, I went to 2 bridges. I threw another one on the board. You know, with 3 of a card, you have to accept drawing multiples of them a higher percentage than you may like. If you have, you know, when you think of deck building, 3 is kind of a card that you want to typically want it to be lower CMC or not mind drawing multiples of them. You know, in this type of deck. Like Lily, I mean, I'm always happy drawing 4 of Smallpox, 4 of Inquisition, 4 of, you know, there's 4 ofs for a reason, the 8 racks. So I went down to, you know, 2 bridges main board. And, you know, you can beat Phoenix and other creatures like without bridges. So not drawing any doesn't mean you're down. Every other card in your deck is good versus creature decks, pretty much. You know, making them discard, hurting them, or killing a creature. They're all good. But then when you do draw that bridge, when you have less chance of drawing too many of them, it's very strong. So I'm on the 2 bridge right now. So for those that want an updated list, that's kind of where I've been at. Oh hell yeah, Worm! I remember talking to you about that card quite a bit. And congratulations, you've been Mythic both seasons. That's cool. So you'll have to help me. I'm really completely brand new with Arena, so I was barely. I'm just like doing quests like Mastery Tree or something now. I'm just grinding through bronze, whatever I start out with. So. But anyway, so that's where my list is at in paper right now. I basically have this list with 2 surgicals. So before we play this league, we're gonna have to figure out what we want to substitute online. Sideboard, again, this isn't my exact board online. I'm really liking Bitter Blossom as the best hoser for control. So Blue Eye Control, you always gotta run into it. You can pack great cards against it, maybe like Bob's, other creatures, Pack Rat, Delirium Skeins is obviously MVP. Surgical is pretty good to have a few of them. But Bitter Blossom, I think, is the best card versus control. So if you have a couple of them and want to say, I want my sideboard to beat control, throw in a couple. There's Modern tomorrow? Where at? Is it at Fire and Dice? What? There's Modern tomorrow? Wait. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Damn, so it got me thinking tomorrow was the weekend. Nah, probably not. Maybe. You know, you got some Graveyard Hate in combination with the 2 surgicals. So 2 surgicals main board, 4 leyline sideboard. Really strong. I'm a big fan of Fulminator Mage, but right now I have Pack Rats here. So this online list is kind of you know, it's not what I've been running exactly main board, simply because I don't have Fulminate Intermage and I don't have Surgicals. But the rest is basically there. So back to business. We need 2 other cards to fit into this list here. We may just go up on like a 3rd Wrench, 3rd Thoughtseize, 3rd Wrench Mine. I was thinking Siphon Life. Has anyone been trying it? Yeah, see, I'm on the Aussie time zone actually. So I think I might actually buy Siphon Life real quick. I kind of want to test that. Has anybody tested it? You can pull it up here. Siphon Life. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a couple real quick. Not 22. I want to buy 2. Let me check out. Buying a couple cards real quick. They deliver it instantly, so it's all good. That might be a fun card to try main board, Siphon Life. Alright, so while we wait on the card hoarder, we got to think about what our 59 and 60th card would be. Could just throw a couple Funeral Charms in here. That's probably what we've been doing lately. We could try 1 of Delirium Skeins and a 1 of Siphon Life. Increases our maybe a Siphon Life and another land. So an extra land and a Siphon Life. That sounds fun. Let's get another swamp in here maybe. It's 24 lands and a 2nd Retrace. Sounds like a fun thing. Alright, here we go. So this is the card we were just talking about? We just picked it up. What? I can't see it. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. But it has Retrace. So it's like the lifelink mode on Brutality. But it has Retrace. So the thought process is alternate win condition. You know, for example, against like Burn, you know, the top decking a Ravenscrime or top decking a land, you'd much rather they're likely Hellbent, so it's much better just to gain the life. Let's try it. We'll have a Siphon Life in the list. So it sounds like fun. No, usually if I am bringing in the Bantus, I'm also bringing in Bridge. Typically, I kind of think of my sideboard as, you know, creature, graveyard type, and have different plans. So let me pull this over. But basically, against humans, spirits, merfolk, green-white, all BG rock decks, Phoenix. Well, let's take Phoenix. We'll put Phoenix in the graveyard category. Any of those creature-based decks I mentioned, elves, allies. Basically, I have a similar sideboard strat, and then you just tweak it from there. It really helps if you have like, you think of it as like a creature package. So against creature decks, it's like 4th Fatal Push, for sure. This sideboard, I have a Dismember in it, but whatever other targeted move you have, and then your sweepers. Lily Last Hope, I sometimes have. So I usually have 5 or 6 cards for that, and I would basically leave in Bridges for sure. And if it's like a really type creature deck, you drop things like Ravenscrimes, Thoughtseizes, Inquisitions, maybe the Brutalities. You maybe trim on some of the racks. But this list looks pretty fun, so let's run with it. Thanks for hanging out. We've been chatting for a little bit, but we haven't played in a while, so we're definitely just going to do a friendly league here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream more often. I think we can really push. If as many people played 8-rack as they do Burn, for example, like every tournament there's a Burn player. Every tournament there was an 8-rack player. There would be so many people winning tournaments with 8-rack. I hate that I can't play that much and I'm not that good. And I'm only one person. But But more people played this deck. I don't think they realize it's very, very good. Would you like to play first? No. Keep this. These lands, not great, but we got a Raven Scribe, we got a Rack. If he Inquisitions us, he'll probably take a Rack. Leaves Lily a chance to get in there. You can think of much worse sixers, so this is a solid 7. Keep. Especially game 1, neither of us know what's up. So it's simple to think, yeah, just throw out the Raven's Crime here. But for example, if he has a targeted discard, he's going to snag the Rack. So sometimes good to just get the Rack out there, and then next turn do double Raven's Crime. So I think I'm going to do that actually, because you know, just taking one card right now. If anything, it might trigger something else. So we're gonna open with the Rack. It's not always the right play. It may not be the right play right now. But. So we're gonna Urborg here. So then next turn we can, if we need to do some type of Field of Ruin shenanigans. I mean turn 4, but we can at least play the field. So it looks like blue-black control here. He dropped his Bitter Blossom, so maybe he's got another one. Or maybe he wants to hold his mana up on turn 2 for a counterspell and doesn't want to... Yeah, blue-black control, aka fairies. Oh, Lily here is solid. Okay. She's gonna take some damage from the fairies, but if that's his best answer, that's fine. He's gonna hit with a Mutavault here, but we got field for the turn after. Okay. You wanted to keep a counterspell up, probably. Oh, he's gonna click me. He's got a. That's fine. Well, I guess take bridge, so we're in the race. This is we're all gonna be hellbent. He's gonna be hitting me for a lot. Our Rack is almost always going to be hitting him, so he's basically taking 4 a turn. There's Serum. He's going to kill Lily, but Could be Hellbent. And in this situation, the Swamp is actually a better discard than the Inquisition, for sure. The Swamp is a guaranteed discard through Raven's Crime Retrace. The Inquisition can whiff very easily. So we're on our little race here. The fact that he's most likely going to be attacking Lily, this is like 5 health, you know. Yeah. Majin's talking right. He's got, what was he representing? 7 power. So I'm taking 2 to the head here. Our friend Smallpox is pretty good here. Should slow him down. Probably best to just throw it out now before he gets some type of counterspell or takes him off Cryptic. Play the land first, obviously, so you're not forced to discard it. You know, I think everyone's made the mistake of running out Smallpox a little too quick. Got rid of a fairy and a dark sling. He's Hellbent. He's on a better clock than us, so we need stuff. Yeah, we need one more rack effect or something. Oh, we're dead. Didn't quite get there. Well, this might make it close. He ran out the Mutavault. Kind of wishes he didn't do that now. Alright. Alright. Are we dead this turn? 13, 4, 7, 9. Nope. Got him. So we needed that rack, and we got it. So thank you. What do we want? Where's him? He's got some going wide stuff. Our own Bitter Blossom, perhaps. Pack Rat, maybe? Visitor. Fairies. I don't really think I have a very comprehensive sideboard guide against fairies. Let's take a look at what I do have. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay. Well, let's figure it out. Bridge was going to be pretty strong against him. I think we want the bridge. I think you know his creatures are his plan, but he also has some walkers and stuff. Maybe we trim on some racks for our own bitter. Pack Rat. The direct removal wasn't great. Push he's got man land, so push is decent. Could probably trim on a couple of these. We had the Siphon Life, I forgot about that. Bitters might be a little... Our main board is really strong against them. You know, what cards do we want to potentially even drop here? Got a minute to think about it. I feel like I want the Bantus. Maybe the Bantus are better than the pushes. I could trim on one push or something. Maybe I don't need the rats. I mean, against blue-black control type lists, I kind of like having the, you know, like the Skynes. I'm not sure where to go with this board here. This is going to be how we lose. This is part of learning. I don't have a very good... So it's just blue-black control. It's a list I like. You know, it's fairies, but it's basically blue-black control. No, pushes are good. Maybe just Bantus for a couple rack effects. Yeah, the lilies, maybe you trim a ravens. Just basically just slid in a couple Bantus here. Yeah, I think lilies are pretty strong. We need to get a win condition. We're gonna keep this. This isn't a great hand, and this goes into what you're talking about, you know, how you sideboard, but he very likely has some type of discard type effects. We have ravens, and basically our lands are fine for that. Serum Visions. Also, why you don't like to mulligan against, you know, we're a black deck, so people don't want to mulligan against us. But similarly. Alright, took a rack effect. Well. So those two Bantos would just be two other racks, which is probably better right now, but we don't have a way to fight off going wide if we did, so. Yeah, so the plan will be to try to stick a Bantus. Ooh. Small box is not bad here. I could easily drop a one Bantus. Really sets him back. We don't have a win condition though. See, yeah, I think dropping the win conditions was a poor choice. I mean, it's small sample size thinking, but I think it's what we're going to be searching for now. The Bitter Blossom will eventually run us. I mean, another option is just one Raven's Crime, but I think Smallpox hurts him a lot more. I'm just gonna go ahead and run it out. You know, we could wait a turn in Smallpox. No, I don't like having him on 3 lands. Let's just do it. He's gonna see me discard the Bantus he knows about. He's gonna have to get rid of Mutavault. Oh. And he has another land then for sure. Or he's going with the beatdown strat. That's what I'm thinking. Keep him off the 3 mana shit he's got. Basically what we can do next turn most likely is just hold a Fatal Push for Mutavault. And then wait to Bantus until we get a bigger bomb out of it. If he clicks us, it's fine. By then. We need to draw a rack right here, it'd be great. Oh shit, son! Oh shit. Boy's got Siphon Life. Okay. Get up 3 lands, nice. Is it worth the opportunity now to kill 2 tokens? Probably not. You're just running into counter spells. Is what I'm, you know. Now I can just Bantus. Is it worth it right now? The longer I wait, obviously, the greedier it is, and the more powerful it becomes. But then the greedier means higher chance he can counterspell it, versus just firing it off now, killing 2 things, basically taking a turn off. You know, he's not attacking with the Mutavault because he doesn't want me to kill it. He saw my Fatal, so maybe Siphon Life is just better here. I could just Siphon. He'll probably attack in that sense. No, he won't attack because he wants to keep up Counterspell. Let's try it. We've never used this card. Let's just do it. First time casting it. Well, you know, he's hurting himself a little bit, so if we can lifelink him a couple times. Sorry. My bad. Cryptic, clicks, all very strong. Yeah, he has at least one good card. He hasn't thrown any bombs out there yet, so we're guessing he has one of those. But in hindsight, as far as the win conditions go, he hasn't been low on cards, so it's not like... Okay, he's going for Cryptic. Oh, so he has like a negate or something? I'm guessing he's got negate. That's fine. I think we have to just walk into it either way. The chance of him being... Could retrace him. This land is worth more, even if he had like a counterspell that did 1. It's not. I don't think it's worth. We just run this out. If he's got it, then we have to just think of how we can survive. Yeah, just fire it off. So we could play the Swamp to then have Fatal, but it's worth more as a potential Siphon Life or Ravenscrime. So we'll take a turn off here, especially due to the fact that Bontus is going to hurt us the turn after, so we don't want to get screwed. Okay, snapped in as a race mechanic. Ambush Viper. Creeping Tar Pit. Now a rack effect would be great. Play the Muta. His push on the Tar Pit's worth more than making him discard his last card. I wonder what it could possibly be. I think so. We can block the turn after. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. He's got it's a snap, so glad we didn't do the discard. So I guess if we draw rack and retrace perfectly and block. No, he'll be able to get all fly in next turn. Between an unblockable Tar Pit and these 2 flyers, that's exactly 5. No matter what. He got us, I think. Oh. So we got to go Hellbent, but Bridge keeps us alive. Alright, so we gotta survive a couple turns. Nice. At least we got one tick off it. Now if we draw land. Land. GG, baby. Oh yeah, Rogue, what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. Oh, I gotta update the event here. That was some fun shit. Oh yeah, Siphon Life, man. That was gonna be MVP. Where's the event? Oh, there it is. My bad. Event. Alright,
6 demon bag. Sensational. What's in it, egg? Sensational. What's in it, egg?
K Business, welcome to the fucking crew, man. Thank you so much. You're one of the few, so you are ingrained right here. So I'm gonna try to make some good content for you. We're back on the Mono Black. Let's run another game. It's a good match. Appreciate that, man. Very much. So, God, Bridge MVP. You know, it's his win condition is creatures. So, obviously, Bridge was strong. I think we didn't board in our third Bridge, which was stupid, because he has Manlands. So, Bantu is much less strong than Bridge. So, in hindsight, let me go ahead and update my guide, at least make a note to add fairies. Just put it on the bottom. I'm on the Mono B is B list. Fairies. Definitely want the Bridge. The Bantus was solid. For sure. We cut a Rack and a Shrieking for 2 Bantus. That was what we did. And that's wrong. But I don't know. It wasn't wrong enough to get us to lose. Maybe Collective Brutality is worth cutting there. Because you want instant speed removal, and the discard. Your best hit is probably Cryptic. You know, if Click isn't I think Wrench Mind is better than Brutality in that matchup. So I'd bring in the Bont. I think the Bantus are still good, obviously. But I think Bridge was MVP, and in hindsight, it should be. Yeah, that's why I didn't take it out. I'm like, oh, it's good. I mean, Brutality's good. It's just like, of course it's good. It's always like average, but it's like, how good is it? We'll take the draw. Yes, I want to take draw. Do you want to play first? No. Solid Racker hand. Take it. Wish one of these lands was a Lily, but it's okay. I can think of much worse 6 cards. And so much of 8-Rack relies on being that card advantage, because all our stuff is like 1 for 1. You know, at best. You know, it's a Wrench Mine. It's like you need something better. Against this type of matchup, instead of running out the Rack, I think it's better just to hit him with as much discard as possible and start making him, give him some challenging decisions. Next turn, a Brutality, most likely. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh, this guy played me. I thought he was on blue-white control. Well, I'm glad I didn't Ravenscrime him. Right? He's got main board black graveyard hate. I guess his name is Make Jank Great Again. I should have noticed. Yeah, Macha knows what's up. Okay. Got me with that. He had 2 cremates in his hand, so that's okay. So he's on Esper control. Okay. Okay. We'll see how you like a wrench mine in the face. Oh, do I want to see what he has, or do I want to just wreck his hand? Or I could just smallpox right now. That could be the best. Smallpox. No, I kind of like all these cards. Embarrassment of Riches here. I don't know which is the best play. He's at 5 cards. Wrench mine your face. Solid. Makes him think a little bit. Brutality. I get to see what he has. Also very good, and it most likely hits. Maybe that's the play. Knowledge is power. Smallpox sets him back pretty good. Automatically down to 4 cards and a land down. And we have a rack, so... The problem with Smallpox is I don't know what I want to get rid of. I guess we could just Smallpox here and dump the swamp. I really like the taxingness Smallpox puts on a deck. And I can actually dump... If I Smallpox and whiff a land though, I don't get a good strong turn play next turn. I'll only be at 2 mana. Well, I'll only be at 2 mana. I have to whiff 2 lands. Okay, whoops. Played the wrong land. Oh. I meant to play the Urborg so I could discard the other one. Fuck. We should give ourselves a punt. So does that change things? I think maybe we just run out Wrench Mine now. Okay. Made the decisions for us. Let me get in the chat and give ourselves a punt there. The play I was trying to make was settle the Wreckage Fatal. Okay. Was play the Urborg, Smallpox, discarding the swamp. Sacking the other swamp. So I would have Urborg in play. Ashiok. Okay. So he's trying to make me mill. Is this Esper mill? It might come down as a drain. I can play out my hand before that hits. Oof, okay. I like running Lily out here. And we're going to get the rack action going after this. We should be able to keep them off Colonnade Beats and Ashiok ults before we rack them out. Assuming we can stick a rack. That's his only. Oh, I was gonna say that's his only blue. Yeah, play your fucking lands, brah. Play them all. Oh, let's hope he doesn't have cryptic. He could probably bounce Lily, bounce draw, but that's fine. If he does that in response, let's leave ourselves some options here. He could cryptic bounce in response. He didn't. Good. Could dump the brutality. We're gonna save it. We gotta play value here. We're racking and brutality in. Yep. True. Doesn't have cryptic mana. That should be a punt also. He only has 2 blue. My thought process is I may not ever have a chance to do a 4 mana play, and especially once I smallpox, I can't sit here and hold up the brutality when the most I'm going to do is life drain anyways, because I'm not going to be able to make him discard shit with it. So you gotta just run it out in that situation. You gotta take advantage of your mana, like maximizing tempo type of play. Decent tempo turn there. Got him to discard. It's only his negate. Got him on a somewhat clock. Smallpox is 1 damage, people forget, so he's on, you know, could be at 10 life. And especially with the Ashiok, and he's not exiling any creatures, so he's not able to do his -X. Well, if he doesn't play another land here, we're safe from this guy for another turn. Which we could just Field of Ruin it if we draw another land. Okay. I think we just run out smallpox here. What? I don't really care about bridge as a 3 mana play. The question is, do I want to sacrifice Field of Ruin here? Is that just what I want to do? Is that my best tempo play right now? Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe that's just the best. Yeah, we got him at 8. Yeah, the field. I didn't see your comment, Worm, but that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Got him. Okay, sideboarding. Well, we don't want to bring in our creatures because Ashiok, right? Bitter Blossom might be good. I mean, what's his win con? Creature Colonnade, right? Don't bring in Pack Rat. Geist. Okay, so Smallpox is still good against Geists. What else are you thinking? Okay. I think Bitter Blossom's good. Just another way to win the race here. Potentially Delirium Skeins. Yeah. I don't know about Ensnaring Bridge. All our main deck cards are pretty solid. I like the Siphon Life too. We could just Bitter Blossom like a Shrieking. These decks are... Our main board is pretty good against them, so I'm boarding. These are kind of janky. He had Settle the Wreckage. We saw that white card. But I don't know what other white he has. I mean, that's double white, so he has some heavy investment in there. You're right. I like Bitter. Bitter for a Shrieking seems fine. I don't know... He didn't seem to have a lot of card draw. I mean, he might have the board. Maybe that's where Skeens. Maybe drop a Fatal for Skeens. He did have the cremates and they were good. Yeah, that's true. I'm with you on there. Let's drop a couple Ravens for the 2 Skeens. I think that's good thinking. We have about 45 seconds. I don't know how far behind we are. On my clock. I should pull this over. I'm trying to see how far it goes. Needs to go. Okay, I like that. I mean, our main board's pretty good against him. Let's run it back. We didn't see enough of his deck to get... We don't outthink ourselves. Definitely don't want to do that. Alright, alright. Submit. Rydiel, what's up, man? He's on Esper Jank, I think was what I would call it. It's a decent hand. We're on the... You choose to play. We're on the draw. Ooh, if we draw some land here, buddy, I tell you what. This is... You don't just automatically push back a one-lander. Yeah. If we draw some lands, this fucking hand is fire. It's true. I don't want to just give him a win just because I lost to myself, though, either. That's the problem. I could see a lot worse as 6s. Okay. We'll listen to the people. The people's champ. Alright, we better see Urborg. I thought I saw Kermit with the little hood right here. I'm like, what the fuck? The turn 1 Thoughtseize is always nice. Oh, whiffed on the first. Whoa! Daxus of Meletus. He can't be blocked with creatures power 3 or greater. Whenever he deals combat to the player, exiles a card, you can cast it. That's pretty whack. The timely reinforcements is also pretty strong. So I think we take the charm. Oh, it's risky. Because we really need to draw... he's going to get some value out of this if we whiff on lands. I think we take the charm, though. Well, we can't. We've been thinking over our decisions too hard. But yeah, truly is some motherfucking jank. That's why when you know, we might just have to take this to game 3. Never tell me the odds. Ugh. I know mathematically we're in a decent spot, but would have been a lot cooler if that was a swamp. It's land. It's a land. This is one of those games where we're most likely going to have to do a pretty amazing type of comeback. Oh, thank you, Based Lily. Never not had it. We know he's got timely reinforcements, so he's basically got 6+6 life. If it's another one, okay. Thank you. I was gonna have to debate really hard about what to do. Now it's like, okay. Can dump the smallpox probably. Smallpox or bridge. Or shrieking. Ah, could be the shrieking here. Yeah, that's what we did the whole time, Rogue. We'll bring it up again because we was only a few of us here. So yeah, I even got a nice little picture of Davriel here. So well, yeah, let's talk about it after the game, or after this match. What card should we discard here? Oh, maybe it's just Wrench Mind. Wrench Mind seems good. Oof, this is a big fucking. That's a tough decision. You guys got any thoughts? We should discard one of these. I don't want to drop Smallpox. That's probably Smallpox is probably better than Wrench. Bridge. Bridge is probably a good choice. We'll put the card we think furthest to the left. We want to keep Smallpox probably. So it's between probably the Shrieking and the Bridge. I don't know if he goes Hellbent and he doesn't have a big chance. He's probably not going to get a creature on us. Yeah, I think Bridge is probably a smart choice here. Bridge or Wrench maybe. I mean, I hate getting rid of Bridge, though. I mean, we don't know what kind of bullshit creatures he might have that just come out of nowhere and start multiplying or some other jank shit. He is the jank great again. I'm leaning towards a Wrench Mind now. That's tough. Worm thinks it's Smallpox. Yeah, let's see how it plays out. The combination of getting another Shrieking down is good if I can get him Hellbent, so. Really, a Urborg is probably the best card we can draw here. Just gaining 6 life, okay, that's fine. Oh, ye colorless mana. Well, we can do something here. We can make him Hellbent. I'm thinking of activating Field of Ruin to kill that. And then Wrench Minding. Or Shrieking. Maybe just Shrieking. I probably should have Lily upped first. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. The problem with just wrench mining here, maybe wrench mine and Lily nothing. If I Lily up, I'm dropping something. If I Lily up, I'll probably drop wrench mine. Yeah. Mipe's thinking wrench past. Okay. Lily's at 4. We got him in the rack. We can keep Lily at 4. We'll be able to play out our hand next turn. Okay. I like how I appreciate you guys chatting this out. I think that was a good line of thought there. Good play. We're not out of the woods yet. Esper Charm here for draw 2 cards. Okay, got my Shrieking. But we got Mutavault and another Shrieking, so. Are we going to want a Smallpox? Probably not. We'll probably just save the Pox to discard. So we'll keep the Lily train going. In case we need to get Lily ult. Okay, good spot to be in. Okay, now he's got a Planeswalker. Damn, he can take my Shrieking right out with that. But if he does, then I can kill her with Mutavault. Okay. Still a good play. We're not out of the woods. So he's probably going to plus her. If at least one creature was... Oh, we don't have any. Okay. So he can't gain life from that. So he didn't get any life, right? He was at 11 before? Jeez. Or -5. We go after him, not Kaya. Take him down to 6. We need to siphon life here now. So if he pluses again, I think we Lily ult to just get rid of Kaya. He most likely will minus to get rid of Shrieking. Yeah. Okay. Now the Lily ult will be very strong. Well, that's GG right there anyways. Make him think he has a chance real quick. Got him. Hey, 4-0, 4-0. Well, 2-0, 2-0. So we are 2-0 twice. I'll take it. So let's talk about new cards. Actually, I'm gonna be right back real quick, and then let's talk about new cards. GG though. Solid match. Let's talk about that match real quick before the break. Jank. So things that won the match for us. We had no creatures. Kaya couldn't gain life. He was relying on timely reinforcements. We had nothing that could potentially get us. So it was important to identify when we were sideboarding not to just bring in pack rats. I mean, it seems so obvious, but I mean, I was almost going to do it. I wouldn't say almost, but I mean, it's like, it's easy to make that mistake. So identifying that is important, you know, and whiffing all those other things. Planeswalker removal, though, it sucks not having it. So luckily we were able to proceed with our main game plan. So overall it wasn't too bad. We kept a one-lander, pretty tough, but we ended up hitting a land on turn 3 and turn 4, which was exactly what we needed. And we were in a good spot, and he still almost got there. Those planeswalkers are strong. I wasn't even sure about them. So good match. You can do the deck list, but yeah, I'll be right back. Just 2 minutes. Sometimes you gotta get another cup of coffee, you know? Delicious. Alright, so there's some big news in 8-Rec recently, which is cool. So hey, appreciate you guys. Whether if your first time here, this is basically by Streamatic. 8 rack, mono black. We got sideboard guides. There's a Discord for 8 rack, so if you're interested in modern 8 rack, you should just let us know. People in chat, whatever. So we got some new cards, Spoiled in War. Let's just talk about this guy first because he's really good. I think he's really good. My excitement level for him is pretty darn high. He's not an instant 4 of at all because 3 CMC is pretty high, and we're already running bridges, or some people are. I am. Bantus potentially, Skeens potentially, but bridges and lilies for sure. So your 3 drops are already pretty high. You know, but this is a strong card, so it completely fits right into our game plan. It's actively makes them discard cards, most likely 2, and then it acts as a win con, as a rack. Also, it's not CMC 1, which I mentioned is 3, but it's also good that it gets around CMC 1 hosers like Chalice. Boss! Oh shit! What's up, man? This card is awesome. Wow, man, I'm gonna turn red and get you in my chat. Well, we all love you, Tom, of course. We've been waiting for you to talk about 8 rack for a while, so we were super excited with your article today. Article's premium, so I can't talk about it much here on the chat, but we're all excited that you wrote about it and looking forward to you playing more 8 rack. But this guy's great, and speaking, I think it's about a 10 rack type of plan you want to get with, so you don't want to cut your main racks, but cut a Shrieking. I think 4 racks, 3 Shrieking, 3 Davriel, as what Tom Ross was talking about. I mean, you got to go with his initial. If anyone knows, it's him. So I think that's a good starting point. So I'm super excited. Excitement level off the charts to throw this card in there. It's great for budget players, you know, new to 8 rack. This is a great card. It's, you know, you want to run it in addition to lilies, but if you don't have 4 lilies yet, just run 4 of these and a few lilies. And, you know, Necrogen Mist and some other alternatives to lilies are good. But this will make budget 8 rack much more common. But yeah, very, very excited about that. The other card, a lot of mixed feelings about it. Some people are really high on it. I think most likely you're never going to get both modes. You know, once you have a Lily out, it's really strongest as like a Funeral Charm instant draw step discard. So at that point, you're most likely not also Edict him then, unless you did something that turn where you know, there's some situations where it work, but I think most likely it's one or the other. And then turn 2 in Modern right now, you kind of want targeted discard. I mean, targeted removal, with, you know, just with the decks out there. So, good card. I don't think this is an instant swap right into 8 rack. I think you can build around it. The first list I saw from the article that I mentioned. So if you don't have premium, you should go get premium and check out Tom Ross's article. But he puts this card in his list, and I'm interested to try it. I mean, that art is sick. God, that's so sick. But yep, so really excited about the new cards. If you guys got some builds you've been trying, I would basically take, you know, like similar list I'm running right now. Where are we at? So right now, this Siphon Life's kind of like a fun card we're messing around with just for this league. So this is basically my paper list, with the addition of, I have 2 Surgicals main board right now. So I think 2 Surgicals main has been really good, and I've been smoking people with them in paper. Online, they're too expensive, so I don't have them. But Wrench Mine's strong again, so I'm a fan of Brutality. It's pretty flexible. And then all the standards. This is a standard list, so I mean, to throw Davriel in, you take out a Shrieking, maybe trim on these wrenches just right away. I mean, it's kind of fits that role as a, you know, you probably trim on the wrenches or Brutalities. I think Davriel just fits right in with the core of everything, and I still think the bridges are really solid to have. So, but yeah, super excited about the new card. So, I mean, who knows what else could be out there? But I was not expecting Davriel at all. So there he is again. What is it, about 2.5 weeks? So, all right, let's run it back. And as I mentioned, new article today from Tom Ross. So you should go check it out. It's pretty good. All right, let's run it back for 2-0 in this league. Where we at? Yep, 2-0, 2-0. We beat Blue Black Fairies, and Esper Jank, I guess, is the best way to describe the guy we just beat. He knew what he was doing. We got there. It was close. You know, Lily is pretty strong. But yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, if as many people played 8-Rack as Burn out there, 8-Rack would have it'd be winning so many tournaments. It's very strong right now. It's always been pretty strong. I mean, some matchups are just bad. You know, if you go into a tournament and run to Dredge and Tron all day, I mean, you're probably gonna lose. Like first, we're gonna take the draw again. We've been taking the draw every match. We've won all 3 dice rolls and we've drawn every time. Like first, no. Well, I'm glad we drew now because we got an unkeepable 7. A mulligan. Oh, we have to keep it. Normally 4 landers isn't good. The Ravens makes it decent. I can think of much worse 5s. So we're gonna keep this, and we need to get some action, which would be like Wrench Mine. We need to draw Smallpox, Racks, as well as Lily. So we're missing a lot of pieces here, but for game 1, we gotta keep it. Keep. Phil will bottom it, of course. High on lands. Have you tried out Waste Not at all recently? Like with a lot of stuff. I have. I think Waste Not definitely is a really fun card, especially against any Faithless Looting deck, like you mentioned. And then Dredge and other, decks like that. It's great against some mid-rangey matchups that you need more value. I like Waste Not, maybe even against something like just Grixis Death Shadow or Jund on the sideboard. That's a decent card to see what we're really against here. So I think it's a fine sideboard choice. It looks like it might just be Snapcaster here. Probably take the Snapcaster. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a Snapcaster. I'm just trying to think about how he's going to play it out. Ideally, things in the ice next turn. But he might just opt Faithless. We're not in a great position.
6 demon bags. Sensational. What's in it, Sensational. What's in
it,
egg?
Rogue, what up? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the host. I don't know why I'm getting a double thing when people do that. Turn this off. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it. Well, we're taking Snap. I know I'm taking some time to think about it, but I'm not just thinking about what I'm discarding. I'm thinking about how the next 4 turns are going to play out and what I really need to draw. Or, and do it. There goes one of the islands. There's the thing of ice. Okay. So this is good. This is what we were hoping he was going to do. Now we're going to... I think it's best to just run out the push right here. Not try to be cute about it. Well, let me think about that. We could double Ravens. That's probably better, actually. He doesn't run Manlands in Phoenix. This Field of Ruin is not amazing. Yeah, we can hold push. What was I saying? We definitely can hold push. We can just go heavy Ravens here. And then we need to draw some type of rack effect. Yeah. What do you toss? Another island. Yeah. So he's got Faithless and Opt. So yeah, both those cards are really good hits. Oh, he's got one other. Probably what he's going to toss. I guess we could toss this Swamp. Is the 3rd Swamp going to mean something here? God, I know I'm taking my time and thinking about this, but you really have to maximize your value with this deck here. Is Field of Ruin going to be helpful? I mean, it's kind of good he for flexibility when he's going off for Phoenixes. Maybe we just dump the Swamp. The other thought is if you have the Swamps, then you can do multiple. You can have 3 Ravens, or Smallpox Ravens type of play. No, I think we drop the Swamp here. Okay, so yeah, it makes reasonable sense. You drop Faithless. So he's got Opt and Unknown. Could probably go off and flip thing next turn, but that's not going to kill me, so. 20 life crews hanging in there. There's his opt, so we have no idea what's in his hand now. But yeah, we got a 8-rack Discord. There's a 8-rack Facebook group, a Smallpox Facebook group. They kind of overlap, but there's a specific 8-rack one. There's 8-rack Life site. You know, there's basically the Bible article from Tom Ross 2 years ago. So there's several things. If you're new to 8-rack and want to check it out, you should hit up all those things. That's my sideboard guide. It's pretty thick. I try to cover like 40 modern decks. The Mono B is my paper one right now. But oh, let's hope he doesn't hit a Phoenix here. Okay. But it's not up to date yet, so. What's the Discord? Can someone in chat hook this man up with this Majin? Appreciate it, man. You got fast. Well, he's down to one card and got a thing, so. Lily's probably the wrong play here. Lily Edict seems weak. I want Lily coming in at 4. I can Ravens crime him. Yeah, I think we Ravens and push it. Lily next turn. Yeah. Let's Ravens here. Ravens at funeral. We need to draw a rack effect here. So there's no reason to fatal on our turn, obviously. The horror is not indestructible or anything, so. They don't run main board counterspells, right? I mean, in hindsight, I don't think I needed to do that in response. Well, we're going to go on the double Mutavault beatdown plan. So it's going to be Mutavault, Lily Edict, and then double Mutavault beatdown. We're playing the 4th land here. So we just got to hope Lily doesn't die. He could definitely flip. He can chain several spells. I've seen him Thing in Ice in turn 1, so discard isn't what I want here. And I have to get rid of the Thing in Ice because he's a blocker. So it's definitely Lily Edict here. But I'm thinking about how we're going to win. So our win is most likely Mutavault beats. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Well, now we have a win condition. Good. Tossed his Bolt out and his Manamorphose. Hey, Sam, we got a Shrieking? Triggers on stack, doesn't matter. I mean, you can easily flip Thing in the Ice here, but it's not going to kill me, so. So if he has, what, a Surgical or a Gut Shot, he could, Oh, no, he got it. Nope. Okay. So this is lethal here, actually. Oh. You always want to kill him with a rack, you know.
Six demon bag. Sensational. What's in it,
Why am I getting double? Rogue! Hell yeah, man. Oh, that's so awesome. I really appreciate it, guys. I know I've been gone for a while, but it's been a great show of support today. So, if you ever thought about playing 8-rack, I swear, now's the time. Especially if Tom Ross starts playing it again, his list will be tuned very tight. More people, the better. I'm telling you, if as many people played this as Burn or Phoenix, we'd be wrecking tournaments. It's just there's not enough of us, I'm telling you. It's fine being the underdog sometimes. Okay, so Phoenix. We go... I mean, did we even see a Phoenix? He had to have one, right? I don't think we saw a Phoenix. It's not just Blue Moon, is it? Like... Help me out, guys. I'm thinking Phoenix, but I didn't really see a Phoenix, did I? They have to run Phoenix, right? Well, Faithless is good to shut off either way, but... Push is solid. Bantu's bridge. Okay, against this deck, Raven's Crime is not fire. It's definitely Phoenix. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Another bridge, get our sweepers, fourth push, bring in the ley lines, take out Raven's Crime. I think we could take out our land too, because we have 24 in this list. Maybe we take out a Field of Ruin actually, we don't need it, right? Yeah, we'll take out a Field of Ruin. Maybe one win con, maybe one rack. Oh, boss put up a poll? Hell yeah, I need to sticky that. I need to sticky that as my poll. Yeah, everyone go vote for 8-rack, man. Helps. We need the best on it. We need our top man on it. It's Tom Ross. I think maybe it is a win con here, like a rack. Siphon Life is kind of fire. Kind of liking it. All these other cards are really good. Let's try it. So no leyline hand, but pretty solid hand. I'm gonna keep it. Now whatever leyline we draw sucks, but it's all good. Let me pull the poll out. Oh yeah, I voted 8-rack right there, yeah. What is it? Status? Copy. Let me add the command boss. Hold on, we'll do this. Add command boss. Alright, so now if you type apostrophe boss, that shit should come up. Yeah. Everyone go vote in Tom Ross's poll. Alright, back to the business. What do you do? You just serum. What do you top? Yeah, of course. Oh, that one card off. We gotta take Manamorphose, I think. He'd be able to Phoenix next turn. Okay, we got Brutality for Phoenix. At least we can do the ley line to Brutality. Ideally, we draw a land to get Lily down. And then we draw into some of our win con. So the path to victory here is like protecting Lily. Alright, so he top decked a Serum, okay. I guess we don't need to escalate it yet. Unless he surgicals it. So it'll be good. Oh, I think my lovely lady is home. Oh, is mom home? Dogs let me know. We definitely want to duress him. I don't think the life drain's worth it yet. If he wants to surgical it, get a Phoenix back, it's fine. We still gotta keep taking Manamorphos, I think. This is tough. We need to draw land. Okay. Oh, Siphon Life! Okay, he wants Smallpox. Okay.
Chinese black magic.
Emergency! Hey, appreciate the follow, man. I know you've been here hanging around. I appreciate that. I don't know why I'm hearing 2 alerts still. But I very much appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I apologize for hearing double. I don't know if you're hearing double. I'm definitely hearing. It's messing up my Big Trouble in Little China. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Well, we're gonna lose to fucking Chandra. Didn't draw enough land in time. It's all good. Chandra's tough. That hurts. I think we have to... Yeah. We're not dead yet, but it's not good. Okay, that Mutavault is actually pretty good because we're gonna be able to get Chandra down next turn. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to go for probably double Mutavault on our next turn. Okay. So probably Emblem. Yeah. Well, you think he'll Emblem Killer? Yeah, I would, right? If I attack with both now, I get it. I stop him from embleming. I think I have to do that, right? Attack with both. Hope he doesn't have a bolt or a braid. Right? Versus, I think that's my best chance. Because if he just does that next turn, yeah, I have to. So if he has removal, we lose basically. Okay. Survive a turn. Okay. I'm not worried about multiple things, honestly. Except now I can't get past them. Oh no. Bantu's ain't it, is it? If I Bantu's, she'll go to 7. Won't be able to attack next turn. Bantu's doesn't cut it. I have to Lily Edict here. You can hang in there. There's the Phoenix. He shouldn't attack though. Okay, yeah, he's smart. Wait, now I can Bantu's and still get 1 attack in. Never give up, never surrender. Fucking Chandra. Well, that's enough to bring her back. We're dead. It's been a good league, but we're in deep shit this particular match. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Frank, glad you can make it. We had Tom Ross in the chat earlier. He was lurking. That was pretty cool. Damn it. Can't get a clean shot on Chandra. Yeah? If you scroll up, when we were talking about Davriel, he said, I helped design that, smiley face. I was like, oh shit! Fucking Tom Ross. Well, we're dead this match. So, well, this game. Lily, can't do Lily Bridge. I think Bridge Shrieking's the best. I've seen bigger miracles. I've seen bigger miracles. This Chandra has been fucking beating our ass. Drawing him an extra card past fucking 10 turns. Okay. Oh, we can deal with maybe. Oh, we can't. We can't deal with one spell a turn. We need one. We need a rack in the next 2 turns, big time. Okay. So we have to dodge Manamorphose. Or anything that gets him an extra card. Alright, we gotta dodge it. Let's pray, baby. Pray, baby. We gotta not let him land 3 spells this turn. Or 2 with one of them being bolt. What'd you draw? What'd you draw, bro? Oh, it's faithless. Fuck. GG. It was close. That was a good, very close game, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't think we could have done much different to win. Hanging on by a fucking thread. It's okay, it was just game 2. Hanging in there. Got 10 minutes to handle game 3. Damn, if we would have fired off 1, or no, we would need 2 Siphons of Life there. Okay. You have to think if the ley line was worth it. Maybe not. Maybe we need all these racks we can get. 3 ley line is not extreme. Yep, that was a good game. No big deal. Just keep the league alive. We're on fire. First game we lost all stream. Yeah, they also had Pyromancer. I think maybe we need the mold to ley line. I feel like Siphon Life would be good. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the race we need. I think it's maybe not what we want. We usually don't have any problem killing Phoenix people. It's like just like staying alive. Well, I thought my fiance came home, so apparently a ghost just came home. You know, walked around, dipped, but yeah, all good. Like to play first? No. Okay, this is solid. Now we just need to draw a rack. He mulligan too. We'll keep this. Mulligan to 5. Might as well. You don't have a Phoenix. How are you gonna win with that? Go to 4. I say you go to 3. No, he's on 6. Land in a rack. Or a shrieking, rather, because of a braid. What you got, boy? Okay, he's got a bolt. We take the Manamorphose. Thought Scour, Scalding Tarn, Bolt, Polluted Delta. One unknown. One unknown still. Just go hard with the wrench next turn. Doesn't have artifacts. Just see if he discards. We're gonna look at exiled. Just got rid of Bolt. What does he have? A Tarn? Tarn and Unknown? Yeah. Ascension requires Layla. I mean, requires their graveyard. I mean, they go off with win with Thing in the Ice, or go wide. Crackling Drake. They have a lot of big They have a lot of ways to win. I wouldn't be worried about that. Especially if we whiff on our next land. He's at the point now with one card that he has to basically take a turn off, or else he's going to always be in shrieking range. So now he's at 2. We'll have to decide what he does. Whether that's... He's paying something. Okay, thing in the ice. So we're going to go ahead and probably push this right now. Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and push this right now. Ideally, we want a Lily up next turn, discarding Leyline. Not great. But again, it's still the same parity. He has now. It's on him to make a play. And Smallpox nets me 2 of those. So we have a few turns to draw this other land. We definitely don't want a Smallpox now. Probably not for a couple turns, even if this gets really bad. Okay, so he played a land, so now he's on that 1 card. You're probably just going to Drake it? Okay, so now a Smallpox might just be the play. Wait, it's how many? Oh, it's in exile also. Okay. Land would be great. Perfect. So... yeah, I guess we Lily Edict here. We don't want to just do anything cute. You can do a lot of cute type of plays here, but why be cute? Where he's down the 1 card, the whole thing we've been talking about, so he has to, the action's on him to do something. And now with Lily, it's double action. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to be too cute. I have that problem a lot. Yeah, it's tough. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, fuck him, right? Smallpox. Fuck him. When you summon a creature, you think I'm scared of your bullshit ass creature? You know, when in doubt, Smallpox, and say fuck him. Oh yeah, all my fans, my screaming fans. Got there, boys. 3-0. Sometimes you gotta just pox people. Like, you can leave now, or I can smallpox you. You know. All right, all right, all right, all right. 3-0, 3-0. It's only friendly league, but hey, 3-0 is money back either way. It's good. Feeling it. Let's update a little bit. I guess we'll keep going. I thought my fiance came home, but I guess a ghost came home and robbed me or something. So. I don't know. Pox is pretty good too when they have 4 cards in hand. It makes them discard 2. 4 lands makes them sack 2. Pox is pretty fun. But yeah, small Pox. It's a damn fine Pox. Okay, so league action so far, we're 3-0. We beat Blue Black Fairies 2-0, Esper Jank 2-0, and then Phoenix 2-1. We lost basically to Chandra game 2. I mean, Chandra we almost won 2. So we didn't mull to Smallpox. We kept 7. It was a good 7. It didn't have Smallpox though. We stumbled a little bit, and we eventually barely lost to Chandra. So maybe in hindsight, if we had used the brutality to escalate life drain, if you go back and look at game 2 of the match we just played. His last Chandra, we almost won, and his Chandra got 3 ticks the last turn, barely, and we were at 2 health. Or got down to -2, so we needed 3 life. But we had a Siphon in the yard. We could have done at least 1 Link on. And then we could have escalated a brutality early in the turn because we never played the second bridge or the second Lily. So, in hindsight, you could have won that. You could have actually won that match. So, that game. We had to win the match, and really, Leyline was just MVP. I mean, we curved out. We had Wrench Mine. We got Lily. We had, you know, but it was all about the Leyline. He probably would. He had Phoenixes in the yard. He easily had three spells. Okay, now my girl is home. Hey, baby. So, yeah, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. We've been streaming for a couple hours. I'm probably gonna have to call it there, anyways. Good 2-hour stream. Three good matches. We'll finish this league tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream more often. I really appreciate all the new support today, guys. It's been 8-Rack's in a really good spot. I think if you're ever thinking about playing it, just go play it. And if you get smoked by Dredge or Tron or Control or whatever, it happens. It's the same thing that Phoenix player was feeling when he couldn't do shit to Leyline and Bridge. He's there like crying. Like, you know, some matchups are good, some are bad, but you can hedge your matchups. So let's just finish the stream out, just looking back at the list. This is very similar to my paper list, except, okay, we added a Siphon Life and a 24th land. In paper, I have 2 surgicals. So, boss, you are here. Hell yeah. Well, we all love you, man. That's awesome that you got to see. Yeah, we're doing great. I might have to keep playing if you're hanging around now. Shit. But you know, this is a very solid core, and whatever you do with the flex spots, you know, I still like Brutality. Against Phoenix, it's solid. Against Control, it's solid. Against Creatures, it's still solid. It's always like decent. So I went down to 2, but it's still good. I think it's fine with a split with Wrench Mine. You know, that life drain is significant. I mean, it's not insignificant, you know, for sure. But hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, everyone do, what is it? Do apostrophe boss and go vote in his poll for 8-Rack. Where's it at? Yeah, do apostrophe boss. Here's the link. There you go. Yeah. I guess I have to do capital. Yes. Let's see. Well, the link just came up. Maybe there's a timer on it. It must have like a delay to do the, it only links one every once in a while. But it just linked it for the bot right above. So go vote. Make sure you voted. Here's the 8-Rack's at 41%. So Infect and BG Rock. Come on. Tom, you know you'd rather play 8-Rack than BG Rock. I mean, I know you would. In fact, I feel you. Infect's fun. We need some 8-Rack guidance. And there's an article on SEG Games, premium article. Suggest you go check it out. In a couple weeks when it becomes public, we'll talk about it on the stream for sure. Talk about the list. But yeah, so I suggest just keep jamming with 8-Rack. It's been a really good list. It's in a great spot. You know, if mono black, I think is really still the way to go. If you need to splash other colors, 8-Rack's probably not in a great spot. So right now it's in a great spot, and you don't. You got everything you need right here. Sideboard, you got a lot of options. I'm still a big fan of Bridge. I mean, I think, especially with the way, you know, I play, I really enjoy having the bridges in the deck. Couple main. You never want to draw more than one, so, you know. One. Yeah, everyone go vote. I don't know why the thing isn't coming up more than often. But hell yeah, well, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll just call it there. I'll put this up on YouTube. So just follow on YouTube. If you just subscribe, it's free or whatever. But then you can see the videos when I post them. And the same thing with Twitter. Just follow. I'll post when I go live. But hell yeah, I appreciate it. And you guys keep racking. Next one up, I'll host. And have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And boss, man, good design. I'll leave up Davriel before we go. That card I cannot wait to use that card. So, peace out, everyone. Good stream, good matches. I'll see y'all on YouTube.